What's the unintentionally funniest thing you've ever heard a child say? I was explaining to my 4-year-old son what muscles are and asked him to look at my biceps. He said, "Hold on, I need to go get my magnifying glass." I didn't even know what to say and my wife is still laughing about it. "Dad, what's that?" "That's a cemetery." "What's a cemetery?" "That's where they bury dead bodies." "Oh, a few minutes past, Dad." "Yeah. Where do they bury the heads?" "My wife and I take our children to see Santa in Macy's NYC. We have a 5-year-old boy and a 3-year-old girl. We get on the elevator to go up and my son says to a 20-something girl as she gets on, "Hey girlfriend, do you wanna see my Pokémon?" I worked as a teacher's assistant for a year and I have a weird last name, so I got the kids to call me Mr. A if they couldn't pronounce it, but some kids still tried to say their interpretation of my name. One of the kids said, "Mr. I am gonna start calling you Mr. Avocado. Because I can't remember your last name, and I don't like avocado." I used to work in a preschool, and a little boy heard me say that one of my friends was visiting Baltimore. The kid immediately gasped and went, "You aren't supposed to say his name." He thought that Voldemort was named Baltimore, and was horrified that someone I knew was visiting he who must not be named. I didn't correct him. Literally 5 seconds ago a little girl asked me, "Are you Melissa?" I am a 250-pound bearded man. I am decidedly not Melissa. We were bringing lunch to the teachers at school and my daughter announced that we made a special soup for Mr. S because he's a virgin. Mr. S is a vegan. Went to McDonald's once and headed for the bathroom. Just before I opened the door, this small child busts through with his friend and he yells, "I ain't washing my hands, I'm a bad boy." This happened 4 years ago and I still laugh about it. When my nephew was a toddler, around Christmas time, he asked me, "Uncle Extrasherman, can we sled ride in hell?" I was kind of taken aback, trying not to laugh. We all heard it. My sister cleared it up though. He was trying to say, "Can we sled ride down the hill?" My little 6-year-old cousin told me that his mom laid an egg and he hatched from it when explaining how he was born. My niece was 3 when my nephew was born. She came up to me and my girlfriend when we visiting my sister in hospital and said, "So am I not allowed to punch the baby in the head?" When I was little kid, my mom told me I once burst out crying in the middle of a drive somewhere. She asked what was wrong and I said the TV always said you should never drink and drive. She was drinking 7-Up. Those commercials never tell kids not to drink alcohol while driving. Just don't drink and drive. Pretty understandable for a kid to get confused. When I was a kid I once called my sister a pregnant mosquito. I don't remember why, but it still comes up at family gatherings. Me, looking through the direct TV guide, "Which one do you want to watch, honey?" Daughter, "I don't know, Dad, you're the one who can read." Thanks for watching our video. Please like and subscribe to get the best content in the internet.